The very first night that I slept in this room, I slept with a blanket and a yoga mat and a single pillow because I had not yet even had a mattress. To be real, the mattress just got delayed. It was supposed to arrive the first day that I was here, but then it arrived the second day. But still, I slept in this room when there was nothing, and I have come so far. I told myself when I got to this room that if I decorated it completely, that I would leave. I have 4 days. This is, I guess, just the last clip that I am recording in this space before I decide to really start wrapping up. Okay, I'm done. One last dance around the room before I go in 3 hours. It is 8:18 p.m. I'm like really anxious. Top 10 stressful things I have done like in my life. I'm not gonna front, this is at number 1 right now, at least in my mind. I have no clue what my life is gonna be like. I'm also gonna be in the sky for 6 hours, so I'm like really freaked out, okay? Here I am, just picked up a rental car. I don't know when the last time that I have driven was, and when I did, it was probably only like a quick trip to the grocery store. Woke up at 10 a.m. It is currently 5:22 New York time, and I'm ready, I'm focused. I have lived in Los Angeles for 2 weeks now. I planned that move over a 4-week period. I literally did it so fast, it gave me a fungal infection. I am better now. I wore all black outfits more than 90% of the time the last 6 months I was living in New York. I made that decision because I felt that life was such an uphill battle that I had no space to hold for dressing creatively, which is something that I always loved to do. Looking back, it kind of makes me feel like I was mourning something that I didn't even realize I had lost. I just think ultimately the city made me a less joyful, more serious version of myself. My life had become overly regimented. If I could have turned my entire existence into a spreadsheet, I would have tried. I was literally not having any fun. It was giving Fairly Odd Parents versus the Pixies. If you know, you know. I have definitely missed being outside a lot. When I go to visit my parents in Virginia, it's all about bike paths and sitting in the backyard. So immediately coming to LA, this felt a lot more like home to me. I do not know if I would have had the motivation to make any sort of video if I had continued to live in New York. All I can really say is the second that I knew I was leaving the city to come to Los Angeles, I immediately started wearing color again, and I definitely think of that as a good sign.